Hello. Let's go through the track Jenny and the Windcharmers, shall we? Also, if there's any songs that you want me to do some of these breakdowns for, if you're keen to listen to the little bits and pieces, then let me know in the comments. And obviously, for the $13.99 subscribers, all of this stuff, the individual audio stems are all available to you. If you just go through some of the posts, you should be able to find the links to those. Okay, so Jenny and the Windcharmers was, it's like I guess the song is like an imaginary anime song, like a intro song. And it was, I woke up singing Benny and the Windcharmers one morning, and obviously I changed it to Jenny, so it did, because it reminded me too much of Benny and the Jets. Anyway, let's go through some of this stuff here. Now, this is all not in order, so once again, you'll have to bear with me. Let's have a listen to this. Well, let's just listen to it as it is to begin with.
Jenny and the Windcharmers, Jenny and the Windcharmers, Jenny and the Windcharmers.
So the whole thing, sonically for me, is based around not only these harmonies.
2, 3, 4. Jenny and the Windcharmers, Jenny and the Windcharmers, Jenny and the Windcharmers.
That's clipping a little bit. Sorry. But also that weird sounding synth. Which, let's see if we can find that. It's a wild synth lead. This must be it here. And I think I doubled that with whammy pedal somewhere. Let's see if we can find that. Where? Hammond? Nope. Guitars. Guitars, here we go. Yes, obviously, and there's the piano and also Hammond riff that happens underneath. So, yeah, altogether you get that. Now that riff, this doesn't have any electric bass on it, by the way. It's all synth bass, from an emulation of a DX7, which is a classic Yamaha 80s synth. And there was a bass preset on it, which I guess was just called, it was called like Bass 1 or something, and heaps of songs in the 80s used that bass sound. I'll just solo it if I can find it. Sorry, I should have gone through and sorted these out. It must be at the top somewhere. Yeah, well there it's selected. So strange. I mean, the title of this track gives it away, but have a listen anyway. So that's very, very similar to, obviously, the Danger Zone bass. I like it, though. So, yeah, and then we go into verse somewhere. Let's keep listening. What's that? Where's that run? Oh, okay. So there's so many things to talk about here. So, the guitar part must be on here. Those should be panned that way and that way. which is doubled with synths and stuff. Might even, which obviously I didn't play. I played all of the basic chord stuff, but basically, as a general rule, if you hear anything fancy as a keyboard part on any of my music, it's clicked in with the MIDI roll. Stuff that's pretty basic, I can play, but not any of that fast shreddy stuff. All right, cool. This is the first verse, I guess.
Just like a sister, Jenny's granted with some powerful things. These burly chums somehow allow them to converse with the wind. I never meant to greet her, but that is not what she would prefer. But Jenny gladly helps her friends and family out when she can. There's always something in the breeze. I've seen the nice effects of her gift.
Now that is I've got a Mega Drive plugin. It emulates the sound chip that was in old Mega Drives, and that sound. I don't know how many people remember a game called RoboCod. James Pond. It was James Pond 2, I think, called RoboCod, and that sound it reminds me of that. What else? Something that you hear a lot in things that I do. I just am addicted to the old orchestra hits. Now, by design, I did all of this. It's very straight and very ridiculous.
Seen the nice effects of her gift. Jenny's sister sucks. She don't like Jenny much. And she loves her.
Just a very quick Norwegian black metal section there, which I don't remember putting pipe organ in, but let's listen. Just a bunch of consecutive minor chords to give that dark sound. Oh, okay, so here's my horrible attempt at black metal vocals.
Man, she loves her.
All right.
But you felt the change in the drift. I've seen the nice effects of her gift. Jenny's sister sucks. She don't like Jenny much.
In the final mix, I think they were louder. But anyway, what else we got?
But you felt the change.
Let's just keep going.
We all think she's great. Why is she filled with hate?
Okay. Reverse piano, but it doesn't sound like it's reverse. It sounds forward piano. Grand piano.
We all think she's great. Why?
Speaking of which. Of course. Twirling, nothing on that. Okay. Okay, so here's the backing vocals.
Jenny and the Windcharmers. Jenny and the Windcharmers. Jenny and the Windcharmers.
It's clipping a little bit there, so apologies about that. I must have put some huge, massive limiter on this. I don't know. Anyway, this. So this point, it has a riff that's very celebratory. Sounds like this. I'll play it again. And underneath, I wanted like a crowd just going being all happy and stuff. And then, but halfway through that riff, it just basically does the minor version of it. And minus. So halfway through that, the crowd will get scared and stop singing along. So this was done by, 50 or so vocal tracks all doing various ridiculous things. So It didn't really come out the way I thought, but it still sounds kind of fun. So it gets kind of lost there. Okay, now from here, wanted that real epic choir kind of vibe. Oh, there's the reverse piano. Okay, so it does have a reverse piano on there. You know what that sounds like. Mic staccato. Okay, so I'll drag this over down here next to the staccato choir. So we'll have two tracks going on here. One sounds like this.
I cannot bring myself to mention the sisters.
Which is me, but I've also layered that with the Lacrimose. I can't remember the name of it. Lacrimosa choirs from a company called 8Dio. And that sounds like this. So the cool thing about that plugin, I don't have it open here. These are all just the stems, but you can customize it to make particular vowel sounds. So although by itself it doesn't sound like it's saying anything, it's more or less matching the vowels of the lyrics, which the lyrics say something like, I cannot bring myself to mention the sisters Monica, as in Monica, M-O-N-I-K-E-R. Okay, it's Monica, as in the woman's name. It's really, really stupid. Anyway, so the two of them together will sound like this.
I cannot bring myself to mention the sisters Monica. Okay, it's Monica.
Monica the bitch, but as I say bitch, this thing kicks in. So that's not any glitchy effects, that's just an incredibly fast programmed 808. And that was my vain attempt at extra tone. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this stupid genre of music called extra tone, but sometimes I feel compelled to listen to it for some reason. Go and check it out. This is nowhere near the intensity of that extra tone stuff. It's nuts. But anyway, so that leads us into what one of you guys described as sort of Elmo turning into evil Elmo.
Jenny is so sweet, kind and super neat, but she can be a meanie if she needs me.
And that was done with the Isotope vocal synth plugin, which is pretty cool. And I panned that on the original mix as well, which is kind of fun. So it moves across. These strings sound pretty cool. These are, again, the 8Dio Majestica strings. With a delay on it by the sounds of it. What's this Mega Drive doing here? Just subs. All right, fine. So that entire section sounds like this.
Jenny is so sweet, kind and super neat, but she can be a meanie.
Windcharmers, Jenny and the Windcharmers, Jenny and the Wind, Jenny and the Windcharmers, Jenny and the Windcharmers, Jenny and the
This is one of my favorite sounds. Pretty fun. Second chorus, robot. Sorry, I don't know what this is.
Jenny and the Windcharmers. Jenny and the Windcharmers.
All right, cool. That's pretty much the song, really, isn't it? That's. Then we just basically have, repeating sections of other things that have happened. I think. Alright, so there's a loud vocal there that I don't know what track that is. Where is that? Last verse high, that'll be it. So, once again, the party crowd comes in again.
It's Jenny and the Windcharmers.
Yeah, but there's words over the top. Once again, very cool synth. Sort of reminds me of a TV being turned off. All right, so cool. So that's the song. And yeah, like I said before, just let me know if there's any other songs that you want me to break down like this. Thank you.